Hi Virat, this is Harit here. Virat, after an incredible second test, this England team doesn't have their key players. Will it be right to say that this is the best time to go over them and win a series?
Sorry, you said they don't have key players.
Like the England are missing their key players, Ben Stokes, Archer, now Mark Wood is out. Do you think this is the right time to go over them, go on top and go for the kill and win that series that we have been aiming for since the last two tours?
Does that depend on the strength of the team, of the opposition?
The key players are missing, so you think this is the best time? That's the thing.
Even when the key players were playing, we think we can beat anyone in the world. We don't wait for the opposition to be weak. So I don't think that is the right question to ask a team that's been playing such good cricket over the last so many years, that we depend on the teams in front of us being weak to have an opportunity to win a series. That's not how we play and how we approach every series.
Vishesh sir and then Vishesh Roy.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Virat, well done for what the team did, you and also the team for the Lord's victory. Now, just taking into account the entire gamut of the action and the emotions that were expressed at Lord's, how fulfilling was the victory after the last session on the day, and also the fact that you were up. This 1-0 could have been up a little before also, 1-0 at Trent.
Yeah, absolutely. I said that after the first. Yeah, I said after the first test that we were very disappointed that day 5 didn't happen. 150 to get with 9 wickets in hand. We absolutely felt confident that we were going to get the result. The second test we approached with the same kind of intensity and the will to win. It was very satisfying after, as I said, what had transpired the morning of day 5, and it just showed that this team is not gonna back down and take a backward step when been provoked. We play together, we play to win, and we don't let anyone or any opposition just take us lightly. We know and they know that we are always going to compete and find ways to win games of cricket and take a chance wherever it's in front of us.
Yes, Vishesh Roy.
Hi Virat, I just wanted to ask that you have seen Mohammad Siraj from close quarters for a very long time now. So how do you see his growth as a pacer, and were there times in the second test that even you were surprised with his intensity and how he gave 100% in all his spins?
No, I wasn't surprised at all because I've seen him from close quarters. He's a guy who always had the skill. He's a very skillful bowler, but you need confidence to back that skill, and that Australia series really provided him with that boost and that confidence. And now he's walking around, knowing that he can get anyone out at any stage. And it's that belief in his game that's been elevated to the next level, and hence you see results of what he's doing. The skill was always there, but the confidence and execution is obviously way different now, and I'm really, really happy to see him coming into his own. And this is exactly who he is, and he's going to be this kind of a bowler who's aggressive, who's in your face, and who's looking to get guys out, and he's not scared, or he's not going to take a backward step.
Shamik Chakravarti and then Rahul Rawat.
Hi Virat. The victory at Lord's and the way it was achieved, the authority with which it was achieved, 4 fast bowlers providing relentless aggression, the psychological upper hand they are giving. As captain, it might be very tempting for you to retain the winning combination, isn't it?
Yeah, we got no reason to change anything unless people have niggles, which we haven't encountered for the last whatever days we've been since we finished the last test. So obviously a winning combination you don't want to disturb or interrupt, and especially when the team has achieved such an incredible win in the second test and are even more excited to take the field again and to be able to, do the things that we really enjoyed doing in the last game as well, and to compete and be in those situations again where they can put their hand up and create match-winning performances for the team.
Hi Virat. Virat, is there a temptation to play Ashwin maybe at Headingley? And secondly, what does this opening combination mean to you? Not just in England, even in Australia, because Rohit has been playing pretty well, and the roles that Shubman Gill, Mayank before that, and now even KL Rahul got an opportunity. So how crucial is the opening combination for this team?
Well, the opening combination is obviously when you're playing overseas, that's one of the most important factors. When as a team you want to achieve the goals that you set out for yourself. So the way KL and Rohit have played has been outstanding, and we hope that they continue in the same manner, because the opening partnership in overseas conditions is so crucial, to set up the right platform from where the team can build on, and that's something that they provided us in both tests, and hence we were in a winning position in the first game, and we ended up winning the second game as well after being put in. It's purely because of the way they applied themselves and the skill and the precision with which they approached the innings. So that's definitely a big boost for us. And as far as Ashwin playing is concerned, we're quite surprised to see the pitch the way it was. We could see a lot of the surface, which honestly I did not expect would be the case. I thought there'll be more grass on the pitch and it'll be more spicy and lively, but it wasn't the case. So yeah, anything is possible. We always name a 12, and then on the day we have a look at the pitch and what it could become on day 3, day 4, and accordingly we'll go in with the right combination.
We'll take one question from the Indian press in English, and then we move to the English press. Niru Bhatia.
Hi Virat. Going by the previous two tests where India had the upper hand and we won the second test match. Also by the on-field decisions that the rival captain took, especially when Boom was batting. And do you see obvious signs of pressure on the host team captain going into the third test match?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the individual's mindset is. I'm not in a position to answer that. You can make mistakes in planning at any given stage. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're under pressure. You might just take decisions which are in hindsight not correct. As a captain, you always try to make the best decisions you can for the team in that moment, and I'm sure he was trying to do the same. So I cannot tap into what was going on in his head at the time, but I can tell you from personal experience as captain, you always try to make the best decision for your team at that given point. It might or might not be right in hindsight, and you accept that, and if it's not right, you take it on the chin and move ahead as he did, and if it's right, you're just happy that the team benefited from those decisions, and that's part and parcel of the job.
Dean Wilson.
Yeah, hi Virat. What is your intelligence and your thoughts on playing at a ground that you haven't played Test cricket on before? I think this is the first time that anyone in your group will be playing at Headingley. And are you kind of aware that this is a ground where some pretty special things happened for England over the years, not least of all 2 years ago where Ben Stokes played a rather remarkable innings? What are your thoughts about this place?
Yeah, we haven't played Test cricket here. If I'm not wrong, I don't quite recollect all the games at all venues, but yeah, most of us or all of us are playing for the first time Test cricket for the first time here. Look, I'm not an individual who likes to attach too much importance to things that are on the outside. For us, it's just a Test match to be played against England, be it any stadium anywhere in the world. I mean, in India or in England. So we just need to do what we need to do as a team. What's happened here, what hasn't, it's something that we are not focused on at all, because all our energy is just focused on what we want to do as a team over the next 5 days.
Julian.
Hello, Virat. You said earlier you're a team that doesn't take a backward step when you're provoked. You didn't appear to be provoked in the World Test Championship final against New Zealand. Can you tell us what provoked you at Lord's?
Well, I think I cannot give you the details of the words that were spoken. I think it's for the cameras and the stump mics to pick that up for both teams equally, and then be analysed. What's said on the field and what's done in the moment gives you extra motivation. Obviously, as I said after the game as well, to get together as a team even more strongly, and then there is absolute clarity in what you need to do. The details of which I don't think is necessary to be discussed after, because it happens in the moment, and when you're playing competitive sport, these kind of things happen. But it's what you do after that situation, or how you get up from that situation, is what matters. For us, this is a new test match. This is a fresh beginning, and for us, it's another chance to show what we can do as a team, and to play competitive cricket and take pride in playing competitive cricket, which we've done over the last so many years. So we as a team are just focused on that.
We'll take final 2 questions in Hindi. Sanjay Kishore and Sunandan Lele.
Hi Virat.